A part of Laurel Park's glorious history that sadly disappeared is the focus of tonight's Ask 13.
The area was booming up until the Great Depression, and one of its casualties was a railway. News 13's Frank Faboni is with us.
Frank, this was not any ordinary railway.
No, Larry, not at all. This was a Swiss railway, or an incline, and it was very rare for the early 1900s. Our question comes from Bob Osborne. He writes, do you know if there are any remains of the Swiss railroad incline in Laurel Park? I have looked but cannot find anything. Thank you, Bob. Well, at the turn of the 20th century, the views from high atop Laurel Park were highly sought after. Not far from this spot on Jump Off Rock was a lookout tower. The best way to get to that tower was a Swiss incline railway. It was built in 1909 by Colonel William Alexander Smith, an attorney and real estate mogul who developed most of Laurel Park. His Swiss railroad was elevated by this concrete pylon. It lifted the track where it ran over Davis Mountain Road. It's the only known remnant of the tracks. 95-year-old local historian Dr. George Jones remembers riding the Swiss rail cars.
Well, it was a tourist attraction to take people to the top of Laurel Park. You know what a Swiss railway is. Cable pulling it, started down at the foot of the mountain and took people up the mountain.
Two cars acted as counterbalances on a cable up and down the mountain. Jones says and much of the development around it that came into that area came to a screeching halt during the Depression. Everything vanished, including the railway. Laurel Park officials have just commissioned an historical marker which will go up soon along what was the route of the Swiss railway. And many who came to ride the Swiss incline were visitors from Florida who came to Hendersonville to escape the blistering heat. Now remember, if you have a question, you can write us at ask13@WLOS.com.